The Board of Trustees of the Science Center established the Horizon Award in 1995 as a means to honor exceptional and extended service to the center. The following volunteers, staff, and trustees have been recognized over the years for their leadership, their vision, passion, and commitment to our organization and its mission. Elizabeth Ford Wood, David Cody, Dennis Capodestria, Dave Erler, Steve Whitson, Michael O'Leary, John McCrae, Nancy Beck, Joan and Paul Meyerson, Carol Thompson, Alex Ray, and Brenda Erler. This year, the Board of Trustees is proud to recognize the leadership, vision, passion, and commitment of Natalie Parsons as the latest recipient of the Horizon Award. I want to read real briefly from the inscription as I deliver this. Whoops. This is what it says in there, or part of what it says in there. It says, anyone who's ever been a Science Center volunteer, is currently volunteering, or has interacted with the center as a volunteer can thank Natalie Parsons. When Natalie came on the scene, the center had just a small handful of steady, dedicated volunteers. She went on to take that handful and set the course that would nurture it into the large volunteer base that exists today. Natalie retired in New Hampshire after 35 years of classroom teaching in Massachusetts. She combined classwork with music, drama, even knitting to keep her keep her students engaged. Natalie's enthusiasm in the classroom is evidenced by the number of past students who've remained in touch with her. To the great good fortune of the Science Center, upon retirement, Natalie decided to share this enthusiasm by becoming a volunteer. She brought with her a wealth of ideas, patience, good humor, and experience in dealing with people of all ages. Natalie was convinced to take up the reins as the Center's first dedicated volunteer coordinator in 1989. And Natalie and husband Don, another longtime volunteer and exhibits building, problem-solving employee, quickly became part of the Science Center family. She nurtured a strong core of volunteers and built their numbers up through volunteer gatherings, a newsletter, team building, and lots of plain good cheer and persistence. Along the way, she became a cherished friend, confidant, and family member to all who know and have worked with her. For her continued volunteerism and dedicated efforts to advance the Science Center's cause, it's our great pleasure to award Natalie F. Parsons this year's Horizon Award.
I was a school teacher, and if you ever known a school teacher that didn't get up and talk. I think you can hear me without the microphone. In 1980, a stranger came to my door because she had seen a bald eagle fly across the lake to the cliff across from my house. After a long conversation, she brought me to the Science Center and introduced me as a new volunteer to the entire staff. Rick Ashley, Peter Hendel, Dave and Brenda Erler, and Dennis Capodestria. And I'm very proud to say today that 3 of those original 5 have become so close that my daughters and I consider them our family. My days as a volunteer are waning. Now I've entered my 90th year, and as a result, I'm not able to do as much as I'd like. But as long as I'm capable of doing a little bit, I'm staying on Carol's list. I thank you all, truly. I appreciate the honor to do